All right, so hello, what's up, and welcome everyone. Welcome back. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. So, we are about to get into the messages. What are the messages? For whomever it may concern, I can tell you right now, the ops is trying to op up, but your ancestors is whooping ass out here. Okay? Your ancestors want you to sit back on your throne and they don't want you to make a move. So if things shift, if things switch up, don't be afraid to just go with the flow of things. No matter how unstable you feel, no matter how, important, you may lose something that's important to you, like your job or a position or a community, a group of people. It doesn't matter. Trust the process. Okay? Just trust the process. It may seem like everything is falling down, but everything is being arranged for you and for things to align with you and for you. What are the messages? Oh, what are the messages? In the position of your crown, you have the Lovers. Okay, Five of Cups in reverse. You have Eight of Wands. That's the ancestors doing work. Okay, then you have the Eight of Swords. I pick up people are going to jail. You have the Sun. You have the Wheel of Fortune. And then you have the King of Swords. My. Okay. So somebody was disappointed. It's like they were disappointed because they knew that something was about to happen. It's like they regret something that brought them some type of a shame. Okay? So whatever somebody has done, they have been exposed for it. And at the same time, you are also being exposed too, which means that this person tried to do something to you or try to set some type of a trap. And the thing is that if they were trying to expose you, they exposed themselves and they exposed you. It's kind of like their exposure exposed the truth about you. Okay? I feel like this person tried to say that, it's like they tried to say you was a bad person, you was a miserable person. You know what I'm saying? They tried to say that there's something here about drama. The thing is that they were trying to get you caught up in drama. You see, this person was running out of ideas as to how to try to get some type of reaction out of you so they could manipulate the way that people saw you. But I feel like, your focus on the relationship with yourself, with you having the Lovers in a position of your crown, there are so many ways as to how you communicate. And my thing is that your mind is focused on somebody else. Okay? You're focused on your paradise, your heaven, and sharing that with somebody. Okay? So you have a choice to make, or somebody has a choice to make about you. Okay? You're tired of dealing with people. God no longer wants you dealing with people who are people pleasers. People who don't take care of themselves because they're so busy exhausting themselves with other relationships. People want to sacrifice you. And you manifest them sacrificing you when you're sacrificing yourself. And that's something that went really wrong here. Okay? Because it seemed like somebody was trying to sacrifice you and they were trying to manipulate things so that you would manifest this for yourself. So they wanted you to self-sabotage in some kind of way. But through everything, you choose yourself. You choose and prioritize the relationship with yourself. So this is what kept you out of sacrificing. You're not sacrificing for other people. So this other person, that's what they're doing. They're always sacrificing themselves, their needs, their wants, their family, for other people. They care about what other people say, what other people think about them. They care about how people see them. I hear something about keeping up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? These people will sacrifice their own children just to save face for the public or for other people. Okay? So, it's just like the universe is like, okay, well, you try to manifest that. You try to manipulate things for them for that. And it's not, it's opposing energy. So it's not balanced with your energy. So when it returns back to the sender, it balances it balances itself out with the sender. So the sender is going to receive what they tried to put out. And my thing is that this person knew this shit was coming. The Eight of Wands can also represent sometimes, motherfuckers trying to op up and stuff. But this is the crash out, because you got people here pointing fingers at each other, turning on each other. When it comes to your opposition, they never really like each other. They only come together for a common interest to come up against you. Somebody is going to jail. And I have a feeling this may be some type of public announcements. If something is happening to a community, it could be a family. It's two. It's a community and a family. Okay? Or it could be two families, or it could be two communities. When I say community, it could be anything. It could be like a religious group. It could be a work environment. When it comes to activities, extracurricular things, it could have something to do with that. Like if you take pottery classes, it could be this group of people in your pottery class. Okay? I have a feeling motherfuckers, they thought they was going to be able to hide something. They're not going to be able to hide nothing. I have a very strong feeling it's going to be on the news. It's going to be on the news. Motherfuckers have been exposed, and they knew it was only a matter of time. They thought that they could get away with something. They thought that they could hide something. Oh no. Okay, you are expanding. With you, your energy expanding, it's kind of like, to balance out your actions, you have to be in your head. You have to let God and the universe shine light on the situation, because it's kind of like, you are the reason for what's happening to these people, but it's because of God. You know what I'm saying? It's something. It's to God be the glory. So there are other people who are watching the situation with you and somebody else, or a group of people, or some type of a cult or family or work environment. People on the outside are looking in. And maybe these people are not believers of God. So God has chosen you to make believers out of people. So it's kind of like, you cannot take the credit. Things have to happen in a way to where you have your hands out of the pot. It's kind of like, if shit been happening behind your back, let it happen behind your back. So it's like you're moving on while the city behind you is crumbling down. And you have people trying to run away from the city, but you're in a fast speeding car and you're speeding off and you're getting away. You're getting the hell out of there. There are going to be no survivors. Okay, there's something here about your destiny. So individuals, this is kind of like when opposition tries to get on your path, meaning that people have been trying to do what you do, and they have been trying to quote unquote destiny swap. So whatever you do, whatever you have going on, whatever path in which that you're on, these people, it's like they tried to mimic you. Somebody was trying to be a serious copycat here. They was trying to copy you. I feel like they got really embarrassed and humiliated. I feel like somewhere in there they thought that they was covering their tracks, but they absolutely, it's kind of like the amount of exposure that they are about to go through. It's like beyond humiliating. It's beyond humiliating. They're not gonna, and my thing is that more people know about this situation than you do. So the less you know, and the more you just keep moving on with your life, it's kind of like, damn, they didn't even know what was going on. You sitting up here and you doing all this behind this person back, and you're talking about you're doing this to them and doing that to them, and nothing is working. Because I do pick up somebody was bragging about things that they were doing to you, but it's like God had them thinking that they were doing it to you, that things was happening to you, and things were absolutely not happening to you. The whole time things was happening to this person. They may have been so focused on you to where it's like they thought that every time they sent out intentions towards you, it was backfiring, but they thought that you were retaliating. You were never retaliated. That shit was backfiring on their ass. So it's just like, it's like this person looks crazy. because they were so loud at one point in time about things. It was so funny in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Now they're being exposed in a way to where they cannot run, they cannot hide. So what happens now is that a portal is opening up. There's going to be new opportunities. There may be a change in your vision. Okay. Like a lot of things were taking place behind your back. So, we've already affirmed that. So sometimes what happens is that God will take us off our path because people try to jump on our path. So God will create an extended path for you to go to follow down. And once you get on that path disappears behind you. So you're going one way and these intruders are walking on your path. So what ends up happening is that, God has to get you out of the way. So, God puts you on that path disappears. God and your spirit team, your ancestors, they do work, they clean your path off. When they clean your path off, they reconnect that extended path back on to your original path. So the portal opens up, people are going in, deities, angels, spirit guides, what have you. They're going in, and other spirit guides, other deities are coming out. Okay? So this is going to represent a decision. With the King of Swords here, this is a decision. This is also, you have clarity. Okay, so if you find yourself being in your head is a good place for you to be right now. Okay, because being in your head is keeping you more so focused on you. You have the clarity, you have a clear mind. What is in your crown, what you are connected to is the Lovers. So this is so I feel like it has something to do with a relationship. Okay, individuals may have tried to get in the way of an opportunity. They may have known that somebody wanted to offer you some type of opportunity. My thing is that if that's the case, that's not even an opportunity you would want. So everything that these people did was just in vain. Like, it's like we did all of this for nothing. And in the process, we ruined our lives and we set ourselves back. We had no idea what was really going on with this person in the beginning to be thinking that we know what type of moves that they're making. And now we look up, we're crashing out, and we don't have anything else to fall back on. We don't have anything, we don't have no way to bounce back. It's like we keep losing and losing and losing. Things just keep happening and happening. And every time we try to do something and retaliate because we thought it was this person doing it, we still just keep losing. I have a feeling that an individual is going to make a decision about you, and they're going to make a very serious decision about you. So if this has something to do with a relationship, this person, they want to create heaven with you. Okay? It's kind of like this is your reward for choosing yourself. In choosing yourself, you have chosen a lover. Okay? It's like with you practicing loving yourself, you're going to receive somebody who loves you too, who loves themselves, who loves you. You love yourself and you love them. It's very healthy. This is a healthy relationship. So, if you have been dealing with situations with karmic past people and people trying to keep you stuck, like the time, because you chose yourself, it's like God is rewarding you. You did not sacrifice yourself, and you did not allow other people to sacrifice you. Now you're going to be with somebody who will only want to protect you, who only want to see you happy. Somebody who wants to give you all the great, beautiful things. Okay, so we're going to end the reading there. So until the next time, we'll talk again. Thank you.